we are a husband-wife duo. My name is Nikolai, and this is my wife, Liz. And we have a fashion or a jewelry brand called Lucé. We have traveled the world together and have been inspired by everything that we've seen. And my wife, she never really found that jewelry that she loved. She's had a lifelong experience of purchasing jewelry for herself, but never find that true right piece. So we actually started designing it ourselves.
Yeah, I think like we founded it in January 2024. And I think like I was like telling my husband that, I would love to design jewelry, just getting the perfect pieces for myself and make some shine in the world. And I told my husband like, I would love to do that, but I can't draw. And I was like, what do we do? And then my husband was like, I can draw. And I was like, what? What do you mean you can draw? We've been together for 10 years. And he's like, I can draw in 3D. And I was like, oh, wow. And that night, we started drawing all the pieces I had in my head. And that's how Lucé was born.
Yeah. And I think because privately we are husband and wife, and we have 3 small daughters at home, whom we are really passionate about bringing up in this world. So infused in the brand is also this legacy of female empowerment. And we want to sort of make or empower women to shine and to feel confident and follow their passion.
So the collection that we're going to show on the runway is inspired by the world, literally, and we call it Inspired by the World, Crafted by Love. And the reason for that is that our pieces is actually inspired by places that we have been to. It is inspired by Bangkok, where my mom is from, so that's our first actually collection, an ode to her and the city she's from. But there's also New York, which is our favorite city, inspired by the architecture in New York, which you can see in every detail of our pieces. So multiple places that we love.
And Capri.
Yes.
In Italy, in the Dolomites, we love Italy.
Yes.
We've traveled there many times, so you'll see that in the shapes as well.
True. So there's many beautiful pieces inspired by places in the world. All our pieces are made by 925 sterling silver with 18K gold plating or rhodium plating. So it's of high quality statement pieces, so which means that it will last kind of forever if you know how to take care of it, of course.
We also have a true passion about, doing what we can to sort of protect the planet. So we only do recycled materials, and we have a focus on upcycling.
50% recycled.
50% recycled.
That's how far we got so far.
Let me do that again.
Yes.
So we focus on having 50% recycled materials, and our packaging is with an upcycling in mind, so we can actually reuse the packaging for other purposes.
Yeah, it's all about leaving a legacy, right? It's social. I think what we can say about our brand is also that it's quite loud. Our brand, it's statement pieces. It's also everyday luxury. So it's all about your own individuality. So our brand is all about the individuality and how you wear and style our pieces, and maybe just like if you're more a simple girl, you will be able to just have one piece and it will like make everything pop, or you can just be a bling girly. It's like for everyone who cares about fashion.
Yeah, I mean, even though that it's made for women, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good on me as well, right? No.
That's easy.
Well, we just started out, right? But an advice would be believe in yourself no matter what everyone around you says to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like starting a brand or starting a business, it's really tough, and especially when it comes to designing things. Everyone has an opinion on what is beautiful and what is not beautiful, and the whole thing of being a designer is actually just following your own intuition and not having other people dictate it, because being a designer is actually dictating the trend and not following everyone else. So that's the only advice, is just close your ears and just believe in your designs and go with it.
Yeah.